Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Cyclone Trucker. Sitting out here in, I think it's Douglas, Wyoming. Stopped for my 10-hour break. You know, one thing about Wyoming, especially in the spring and in the summer, you know, it's beautiful out here. You know, sitting at a Sinclair station off of 25. You know, they have like a little cafe in there, and they can't even run the cafe. So if you're stopping here, you're not going to get anything to eat. They can't even run hot dogs right now. I went in there a while ago and we were going to order something to eat. Thank God we had food in the truck, but we was, you know, wanting something that was different, you know, instead of, you know, beefaroni or whatever. We're having beefaroni tonight. My wife's got it in the crock pot. But yeah, we're in Wyoming heading over to Salt Lake City. I'll do a video going into Salt Lake City after I get past the Three Sisters. It'll be tomorrow, probably, I don't know, probably tomorrow around 10:30 a.m. or something like that. I should be in there. I've only got 7 hours and I'll be there, so that's kind of nice. Gotta drop off a load of ammo to a DC out there, I guess. Nobody getting a whole bunch of ammo. Let's talk about something. You know, this I was doing some research about this coronavirus crap, and do you know they say the percentile is just the same as the flu virus? Weird, huh? Oh, I was looking at my youngest daughter. I get emails from her school, and they're pretty much out for the rest of the year, and they're debating on if they want to open it up for the fall start. I'm like, that's stupid, you know. Get the kids back in school so they'll learn something. The only thing you're doing is pushing us back. You know, we already have the dumb kids because, you know, you guys took books out of schools instead of, you know, like we had to. I don't know about you guys, but when I was in school, we didn't have laptops. We had those things called books, you know, and you put them in a backpack and you carry them to school, and that's why we probably all have back problems now. Those suckers were heavy. We carried all of them. We didn't put them in our lockers, not most of the time. That was just a waste of time. You know, I think that's one of the biggest problems right now, is they took the books out of the schools and they gave them laptops. They assign a laptop every year to the kids where I live. My daughter gets one every year. I don't know if it's the same one or if they get a different one every year. It's the same one?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay. My wife says the same one.
And then after graduation, she can keep it.
Oh, and then after graduation, she has to return it, right?
I think she gets to keep it.
Oh, either they get to keep it or they have to return it. I'm not rightly sure. We're out of Iowa, so if anybody else knows, put it in the comment down there. But like I said, though, it's kind of redundant. You take the books out of the schools, but you put laptops in there, and I understand laptops make it a lot easier, you know, and God bless the teachers for watching our kids, because, you know, we understand they're a pain in the backside and you guys just don't get paid enough for it. I don't think, you know. I have a question, though. I was told that the school teachers get paid all year round. Is that after your tenure, or does that start as you become a full-time teacher? I'm kind of curious about that. I'm not going to become a teacher. I'm just asking. I'd beat the hell out of some kids nowadays. There's too many mouthy ones. You know, when I was younger, you got the switch, you know, or you got a belt. In my case, you got the bottom of a refrigerator. So, you know, since they took the punishments away from the parents to give to the kids, now you can't do that, right? Ain't that like part of our problem with the kids nowadays? They think they run the household. That's something to think about. So, I think we ought to give that part back to the kid, or back to the parents. The government shouldn't have anything to do with it anyway. I mean, if you're being abusive to your kids, you shouldn't have them in the first place. You know, you don't treat kids like that. I'm sorry. That's the same way with women. You know, if you want a woman in your life, you don't beat the hell out of them. That's kind of wrong, you know. Unless they want to act like a man and punch you first. Just saying. So, yeah. I was looking at some other stuff too. Some places that trucking companies that are paying all this 60 cents a mile crap. You guys do realize that's not 60 cents a mile every mile, right? Did some research on that. It's including the bonuses and all that good stuff. And they average it out to 60 cents a mile. Or 55 cents a mile, or however they do it, you know. I was talking to a different company that I don't work for, and they were telling me, oh, you can make 60, 62 cents a mile. Like, okay, sounds good. Where do I sign up? What's the catch? There's always a catch, right? I said, break it down for me. So they broke it down. Well, you get, it all depends on your bonuses, and all depends on what you do in the quarter, you know. So this quarter, if you do, let's say 34,000 miles in this quarter, then you're going to get an extra 3.5 cents on top of what you're getting. So then you only get paid every quarter if you make the miles. Now, if you go home every weekend, like some of y'all do, and you don't make the miles, you're not going to get 62 cents a mile. So, another thing too, I don't know about you guys, but when we were on paper logs. What? When we were on paper logs, even trying to do stuff legally, didn't it seem like we got more miles? That's a question I have. Now, I got over 20 years experience, but I believe in it this way. If you're out here, you're learning every day different types of driving or anything else, okay? You never know exactly everything. You know, I was told when I first came out here, if you think you know everything, it's time to quit, okay? That's to you new guys. It's because you're out here for a year and you think you know what you're doing because you're a trainer. You shouldn't even be a trainer. I'm sorry. You don't know a fucking thing. I got me another friend. See him? Yeah. Saw him a while ago. Little retard. See? I buy these all the time. I got a couple of them at home. I got an old man at home that looks like this. It's funny. I used to have the other one like that, but I think I broke it. Because I velcroed it to my dash of my truck because I was going to get a couple of them. And I think I broke it. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain a lot today, but I might. I don't know. It's fun. You know. But seriously though, if you guys are out here and you're out here a year and you think you can train, you can't. At least wait until you're out here 2-3 years, okay? If they keep asking you, they're going to ask you in 2 or 3 years to be a trainer. So why not wait? That way you know more, okay? You got more winter time under your belt. That's the hardest part of the job, is the winter time. And going across these mountains, you know. The Rocky Mountains, I don't care what anybody tells you, the Rocky Mountains are worse than the Appalachian Mountains. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. You gotta get some people at the company you work for and they're gonna say, it don't matter. If you go over this mountain or you go over that mountain, it's all the same. No, it's not. It's not the same whatsoever, okay? In the West Coast, you have what? You have Cabbage Patch. You have Donner's Pass. You have the Three Sisters, which ain't no big deal. But Donner's Pass, Cabbage Patch, and there's another one in Oregon. I can't remember the name of that one. But it's up in northern part of Oregon, if I remember right. So Cabbage Patch and Donner Pass is the two big ones I've always ran, and Donner's Pass is the only one that makes me nervous. Cabbage Patch I don't think is that bad. Some people think it is and some people don't, you know. A buddy of mine that used to run with me, he didn't like Cabbage Patch. He thought it was worse than Donner Pass, which I don't know about that. But, and you guys will understand this more you go, so don't worry about it. I'm trying to figure out what this guy's doing. Smith Trucking. Burlington, Minnesota. Hey, we went through there last night. Actually, we stayed there last night. In Burlington. They got a truck stop out there off of 90. And I think it was 169. It's a great truck stop. It's small.
Did you figure out drive?
It's old. So it you know, it's a good truck stop. The food's good. I had the hot roast beef last night, man. That was amazing. I love that stuff.
Getting my son.
Oh, they have freaking huge cinnamon rolls. I mean, them suckers about this tall. I ain't joking. It looks like a cake, you know.
We're not talking.
And my wife's mad at me because I didn't get her one before I took off. But she's allergic to palm oil and coconut oil, right? Well, what do they use to cook stuff, to bake stuff, you know? Palm oil, coconut oil. She goes, I'm not giving up everything. Okay. Next time we go through there, I might have to get her one. I mean, they're freaking huge. Even down to the brownies and things of that nature. I mean, the brownies are freaking that big. Oh man, I love that place. Place is awesome. Told you put them up there. My wife lost her daggum glasses. You know, and she told me to look for them all day. So I went back to sleep her to look for them, and she put them up above her head.
You put them up there.
You know, she has to put her wedding ring and stuff on her glasses because she likes playing with them while she's sleeping and losing the damn things. Kind of like a kid, you know. Always playing with something. Yeah. So, another advice for you guys too. If you're out here and you're new, get yourself a crock pot, microwave, or even better, a toaster oven. Yeah. That way, you know, you can make your own food, and if anything happens like it has happened with the Hunan virus, okay, I'm gonna call it the China virus because that's what it is. Okay. If it happens again, you'll have food. You know, you won't have to worry about it. So, but yeah, get that. We got the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 in here. That way it gives my wife something to do. You know, she likes playing that God of War games. So, she plays that. I like playing Skyrim, but you can only play it on PlayStation 3. They came out with one on PlayStation 4, but it ain't worth a crap. It's, I don't know, it's terrible. You know, I bought it and said, alright, a new one, and it was junk. So I got rid of it quick. What? I do my videos. She can't play it because, you know, she's bipolar. She'll start throwing the remote at the TV or yelling at the TV or cussing at the TV or
That has nothing to do with
something.
bipolar. That has to do with you pissing me off.
Oh, okay. So, besides that, yeah, make sure you always have entertainment out here for you guys. And make sure you keep some receipts because, like, if you buy a CB out here, you use that for your tax write-off. If you buy your Sirius radio connector, tax write-off. Okay. I don't know what it is this year. I don't remember what it was last year either, but I think it's $54 a day for food allowance that you can get credited. So, which I thought was kind of cool. So if you guys don't know that stuff, I'm just throwing that out there to you guys. And the good thing is, you know, we have until July 15th to get our taxes done this year, which is a good thing because I haven't done mine yet. I ain't been home.
You're a procrastinator.
I'm a procrastinator. Yep. I don't like doing it unless I have to. I always owe money back, you know. Past couple of years I've always had to owe. Well, no, 2018 I didn't owe anything. I got money back.
It's not just that. You procrastinate everything. Including shit. I want everything.
I was hoping we'd see kind of like some elk or something running around here, but
It's an animal.
the only thing we see is antelope when I come across here. No, I don't ever see any. When I used to go through Colorado, down there on 70, I used to see rams all the time up on the cliff, and now I don't even see those when I go through there.
Big horn sheep.
Huh?
Big horn sheep.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you don't find them around and they stay higher than mountains now.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Every once in a while, you'll see them come down. You'll see them. They're pretty cool, man. I don't understand how they stay so white.
Those are big horn sheep. Big horn sheep are brown and shit.
Oh, they're not.
Read a book.
The one I seen was white.
You're on
Well, that's beside the point. Anyway, I figured I'd sit here and, you know, shoot some shit with you guys, and hope everybody's good, and hope everybody's still following my channel. Please subscribe, hit the bell. And
Color is he?
he's purple.
That is fucking brown.
But yeah, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get notifications when I do another video. Like I said, I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. It's going to show you Salt Lake City.
They're the white ones. The goats.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, Salt Lake City, and then I'll do a follow-up video after that, probably Friday. So you guys be good, keep your faith, and God bless you.